pity the person who would marry the brat that you raise. I'm telling you, that's why it's important. Because someday, dads, you're going to walk your daughter down the aisle. Someday. So envision that. Picture that time. Prepare her for that day when she's a small child, you know. Don't wait until she's grown up already and you talk to her about it. Too late. She's already learned things outside. Too late. Dr. Calvin Lehman uses the word picture of a pony. A young horse. He said, to illustrate the blessing we should give to our children, he said, imagine for a moment that your child comes home and says, Mom, Dad, I want a pony. Can you buy me a pony? So what would you say? All too often. If you have a young girl asking for a young horse as a pet, what is, what? You can't even take care of your hamster. What happened to your rabbit? And you want a pony? Well, that's already like right away. What are you saying in effect? Be quiet, you don't know what you're talking about. Instead of saying, oh wow, that would be a nice idea. I can imagine you riding on that pony, going to school, tie that pony there in front of the window, and then you take a look at that pony, you know, make sure it's there so that you have another, you know, another ride going home. So what do? You didn't contradict, and you validate the feeling. I'm not saying that, yeah, it's time to buy one. But you're not like cutting her right away. You know what I mean? For example, if your teenage daughter says, Mom, I gotta tell you a secret. Don't let Dad know about this, okay? I think I'm in love. So what are you gonna do? You have a 14-year-old girl. I didn't know the cat is here. Oh. So you're downstairs. What are you doing now? How old are you? You're 12. You're part of the youth now, right? Same with Jade?
Yeah.
See if you have like a young girl like telling, oh, I'm in love. I've got this good-looking guy. He's my crush. What do you do? Right away. Come here, let's have a talk. Who is this boy? If right away that is the response, what are you communicating? What are you telling her? Let me ask, is that natural?
Yes.
Where did that come from? Yeah, where is love? Where did love come from? God is what? Why do we hesitate to say that? I'm talking about the kind of love that's described in the Bible. Is it dirty? Is it negative? It is holy. It is beautiful. It is designed by God. Like I explained last Sunday, it's, you know, this is from God. The author of this is God. The first marriage was officiated by God. The union of a man and a woman comes from God. It is beautiful. It is sacred. It is holy. It is beautiful. It is honorable. Outside of that, what is it? Everything opposite of beautiful, honorable, everything. Outside of marriage, it is ugly. It is filthy. It is not acceptable. It is not honorable to God. You defile your body. It is fornication. It is sin outside of that. Understood? And so you don't just shut down the conversation, that's it. Let's not talk about this anymore. You know, never will you talk to me about you're in love, you have a crush. So what are you doing to your daughter? What are you doing to your son? So next time she falls in love, whatever you call it, infatuation or whatever you call it, she's not going to tell you because she cannot talk to you about it. She cannot talk to Dad about it because Dad's eyes grow bigger, right? And he's instantly what do you call that? Configured. His face is configured. It is disfigured, there you go. And turns red. No matter how dark skin is. Then your daughter will be scared. And they will find ways because it's natural. It will become like a Romeo Juliet story. Right? And it becomes more intense because it is prohibited. Do you understand that? because it's going to be you and me against the world. And that's how it grows so strong and intense. And it's hard to break, but it might be a wrong relationship. That's why parents, you can prepare your kids for that. And, instead of negative response, be positive. And it doesn't mean that your daughter will get married right away. But it does validate the feelings that are in her because God